Hello and welcome to the Wandering Wind. Today I want to talk about something that I was made aware of thanks to a video made by Magpie Pony, she's a fellow Pegasister or Brony, and she made a video talking about how another content creator here on YouTube had been using claims that they had been in contact with both her and a few other higher level bronies, and was claiming that she was discussing different fan fictions and fan art and stuff, and then judging them based on what these people said. Magpie, or Mag, as many of us know her as, has said that she doesn't use the platform that this person said that they used to contact these people, and that all these judgments were not her own, but this content creator's, whose name is not known to me because she chose not to bring their name into the discussion, probably to prevent that from being another catalyst of even more trouble. So today I want to bring up the topic based on all this information, based on this particular story, about the idea of fairly judging other people's content without making them feel worthless. Because this content creator that she's talking about had ended up making several videos highly and brutally critiquing different fan art and fan works, and overall just making these people seem stupid to even be creating this content. And she even says in her video, while almost to the point of tears, might I add, that she would never advocate for this type of negative feedback towards another person or another creator, and two, believes that as long as you enjoy what you're creating, it shouldn't matter what others think, and you shouldn't be so critical of other people, and you shouldn't criticize others just for doing what they love. So how can we as content creators here on YouTube follow that same principle? Well, first of all, respect that every person has their own way of vlogging, of doing animations, of doing creating music, creating content of any kind, and that, to be honest, our standards for content and their standards for content, it's like comparing apples to oranges. And what I mean by that is that the way that we judge and review and rate content is not the same way that others judge and review and rate content. And so therefore, having a system where, oh well, this video is bad, this video is good because this one doesn't follow what I would follow, this one does, that's not good. That's not a good way to build the YouTube community, by being able to actively and progressively support other creators in their efforts. What we can do instead is offer helpful hints. Not say what was bad about the video, but say, give examples of what would improve the video's quality. Whether it be jump cuts to cut down on the amount of filler, on the amount of just babble, or whether it be having better lighting or better sound, or maybe holding your mic closer to you or further away, depending on what you're doing. That all helps without drawing a big red circle focusing in on someone's weak spots or on someone's flaws, which can be honest, to be honest, can be quite disheartening for a content creator, either just getting started or having a very hard time of continuing after a long period of time. Because, to be honest, a lot of us quit not because we end up not being good at it, but because we end up apathetic at the end of the day because nothing's happening. We're staying in the same spot and really nothing's going anywhere. That's what a lot of us end up doing, but quite a few of us are still passionate and still want to create content just for the enjoyment of creating it and the enjoyment of seeing that other people enjoy it like we expected and we hoped that they would. Case in point, I love hearing from you guys, seeing you guys leave good comments and leaving likes on my videos, because that lets me know that yes, you enjoy this content, you enjoy what I'm doing, and you enjoy the fact that I enjoy what I do. But to be honest, it's also a hard road. It's an extremely difficult road when you're fighting against a trend of negativity towards a certain type of content. Like, right now, the prank channels are getting a lot of flack, but what if it were just as easily to turn towards brony channels? If we ended up having a lot of brony channels get hit with a lot of negativity, even more so than a lot of them already do, this could potentially create lots of potential negative tension in both the community itself and within YouTube, because you're basically telling people they're not worth it, that what they make isn't good enough. So don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be the kind of person that continues to bash people because you don't like their content. That doesn't help, and that doesn't make anything better. I'm sorry I'm rambling a bit, but I want to get this through. We need to approach reviewing others' content and judging others' content in the way that we would want to have our own content judged. Not in a let's look for all the flaws, but rather let's look for the positives and let's look for the things that can be improved. Not the things that are completely terrible, but just, well, don't say that they're terrible, just say, well, here's how you can improve this, because even if it is terrible, if you word it that it's terrible, they're going to be discouraged. But if you word it as, here's what I saw and here's how you can improve that, then they gain a bit of perspective, and they also gain a bit of self-confidence, because it's not that bad in their minds, because then they know that at least they're doing something right. Whereas if you point out something in a negative fashion, all they can think about is, this was bad, this was bad, this was bad, this was bad, this was bad. And so they can't get it out of their heads, and eventually they're stuck in the mindset of, well, everything I do is wrong, everything I do is negative, and everything I do is subpar, so I even try. That's not what you want to promote. That's not what you want to put out, and that's not how you grow the YouTube community or how you grow someone else's confidence. So just keep those things in mind. Point out the good, suggest ways to improve, and always be positive. Those are the three main ways you and I can encourage and help grow other people's content creation abilities and also create better content. So I just wanted to make this video because, to be honest, it may have been a couple weeks since that video, but it's still very relevant to me because I see many people in the comments section in their own review videos saying stuff that is very negative and hardly ever positive, and just, in my mind, would make the content creator feel like utter crap. So I want to make it stop, so that way we can all get better instead of just some of us. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy, please hit that like button down below. If you want to see more videos from me in the future, hit that subscribe button over there. And as always, I thank you for watching. This has been an awesome experience, just being able to reach out to you guys, and I hope to continue that over many years from now.